Darling, I want to do that race.
Where is it?
Oh, Transylvania. I think that's Romania.
Romania, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's have a look where that is. Are we? We're here. There, Romania. Oh.
How long is the flight, do you think?
What flight? Well, about that. Nah. Why don't I cycle there?
Of course.
The plan was to start at the Notre Dame in Paris, just so I could have a good title for my trip. From there I'd make my way down to Dijon and then on the Eurovelo 6 all the way through Europe, through Switzerland, Germany, then a part through Austria, through Vienna, Bratislava, and then all the way to Budapest. From there, no Eurovelo anymore, and I would head into the wild west of Romania and Hungary, until finally I get to the run. How hard can it be? In my head, that all made perfect sense. I was full of happy memories of last year's trip to the south of France, in the middle of a heatwave. 3 weeks without a single drop of rain. Heaven! We were swimming in rivers, napping in the afternoons, had the most amazing paths while cycling from sprinkler to sprinkler. Such good times. This time, however, things would be very, very different. But let's not ruin the enthusiasm of this madman and let him blissfully dream on. Hey, off we go, ready. Alright, got quite a night ahead of me. Gonna go all through the night, first to Dover, catch a ferry, then all the way on a train, and then off to Paris in the morning. And we'll take it from there. See ya! Let's find a nice place to eat something. have been. Anyway, time to eat. I'm starving. I barely slept tonight, being in the train and waiting in cold train stations and being kept awake with kids. But luckily it's sunny and the weather is good, so I'm gonna find a place to eat something and then let's get out of here. And so the journey started. Paris was so busy, I quickly changed my plans to visit the Eiffel Tower or cycle past the Louvre. There's nothing I wanted more at this point than to just escape the city. After a sleepless night, being hungry, I couldn't stand all this busyness anymore. All the noises around me, all the people. It's such a dense, packed place. Beautiful, yes, there's a place and a time for everything. After all, it was noon by now, and I had no idea where to sleep. So as the sun started to hide behind the rainy clouds, I left the heart of France. The first part I knew was going to be messy. Parts of the Eurovelo 3 were very muddy single tracks, only suitable for mountain bikes really, not for big road trains like I was riding. That lasted for about the first 50 kilometers until I found the Eurovelo 55. From there on the path got better and I could start enjoying my adventure a bit. But what a first day it had been. Best I thought to have the hard parts over at the beginning, then it can only get better. In the distance, that's a thunderstorm coming straight at me. Oh man, oh god, that is bad. What? That woke me up. Now everything's wet. Good thing I had my waterproof jacket on the back. Because, well, my trousers are wet. Well, what the hell. Oh, still a bit of thunder and lightning going on. Well, that's adventure for you. That night, tired from battling winds and rain, I decided it was time to use a special tool my girlfriend gave me to keep up morale.
So it's 2 degrees outside. Well, outside I'm in a bloody tent. It's 2 degrees inside too. But this sleeping bag is not made for that. Oh, so gonna go get another sleeping bag today. One that's a bit more up to the job because woo. Oh. Yeah, just in the middle of breakfast and packing up, and I always do 5 things at the same time. Takes ages. I do like it though, that it's a bit well, I don't like to make it too easy, hotels and bed and breakfasts and all that kind of things every single night. Just like, it really makes you appreciate the smaller things, like a nice warm cup of tea, the little coffees I have in between, dry clothes. Oh, I love dry clothes, and later on clothes that won't smell anymore. That will be great. This evening I'm in Dijon. I found a warm showers, a couple that will invite me over, so I'm really looking forward to that. It will be my first time. So 90 kilometers to go, and we're at the end of the Bourgogne Canal, and hopefully the end of the wind as well, because so far I've had the wind in my face, but we're turning back northwards, northeast finally, so that will hopefully put the wind in my back, and we go downhill even. Whee! Oh, green tea with honey. Oh,
Dijon, first big city on the route, and what a beautiful city it is. I was staying at the warm showers host so could explore the city a bit. Lots of great architecture and a market full of tasty veggies, cheese and meats. I had planned to take a rest day here, but my big city allergy was itching. Besides, it got sunny. For the first time I had whole days of sun, and cycling became less of something to endure and more of something to enjoy. Nights were still freezing cold though, with temperatures of only 2 degrees. To warm up, there was nothing else to do but to get on the bike and start pedaling, hopefully waiting for the first rays of sunshine to break through the clouds and warm up my hands.
Let's go to Besançon, buy a proper sleeping bag. Oh, beautiful here though. I have to turn it up. Bonjour. Salut.
Hi.
Yep. Bonjour. Bonjour. Sometimes I'm not so sure I'm on the right way. My camera's rolling, so I can't act too silly in here. Like, yeah! Oh, that sounds good. I think I see a bench. I see a bench. Woo-hoo! Oh, that would be so awesome. What a beautiful spot. Jesus, what was that? Under 30 kilometers or so? Under 27, under 28. Oh my ass. Damn it. Oh. Ah. Ah. Can get a bit hard getting off the saddle. Oh. Ah. I don't know how other people do that, but my ass seriously hurts. Woo. Oh wow. Ah. Jesus, I might stay here for a while. Alright, food, hungry. You never really know where you're gonna end up, but I'm really happy I kept going. I found a couple other tables like these, picnic tables. They're usually very good spots, but just doesn't feel too right, and it's always a gamble. Are you gonna go or are you gonna stay? So I went, and then I found this, and I just love it here. So many birds, nobody around, the view is awesome. Lots of herbs to pick, nettle tea, put some in my couscous as well. This is just amazing places. This is where I'd love to be every single evening. A place like this. Always somewhere else, always different scenery, but yeah, that's what I need. I even think it's the first short day. So, send the kids away for a second. Always nice when there's a good crowd along the road. Cheer me on. Oh, tranquilo, tranquilo. Bonjour. Oh, English. How nice to hear some English. Say hi. Hi. Great acting.
Yep. Whee! What's up? Oh, Lord, I didn't. Woo!
And then I was in Mulhouse, last city in France. The previous days had been great. I met some good friends who I camped with for the night. The weather was nice, and the Eurovelo pod was pure luxury. And most of all, the boulangeries. The boulangeries were addictive. I was very good on schedule too. I did about 800 kilometers in the last 7 days. But now is the time to make good progress. Who knows what the roads would be like later on. 100 kilometers a day is the plan, no matter what weather. Race day is the 27th of May, and I'm sure they're not going to wait for me. That's a happy swan. Well, I can't believe what just happened now. I passed a couple of these picnic tables, and on one of them was this group of women celebrating the end of Ramadan. I had a table full of goodies, and they called me over. So I stopped by, and they offered me cookies and biscuits and all kinds of sweetness and such tasty food and coffee and just everything. It's incredible. They were so friendly. I spend a half hour talking and you can still celebrating over there. It just gives me goosebumps, the hospitality that you can get. These trips, so much things can happen. It's just, you have to let go of all these certainties and finding just exact where you want to end up, and just let it go and go with it and let the magic happen. It's wonderful. It really is. Wow. Just wow. Oh. And then there's mornings like this. 6:30, lots of rain. Actually, it's not that bad. I mean, it always sounds worse than it is inside the tent. But it does mean I have to pack up everything in here and then break up the tent from the inside out. Luckily, I still have my breakfast from all the biscuits and cookies they gave me yesterday. So, positive thinking. It's not too bad actually, the rain. I mean, yeah, you stay dry. Got waterproof trousers, got waterproof jacket, so I don't really mind that much. At least my arms won't get burned.
Hey, all ready to go. Whee!
Something crossed my mind. The bundle could I find upon me stick, a leveling, whirling for the road, second for. Whoops, look. Ah, now I forgot my line. Ah well, I will sing the rest for you when I'm home. If you want, that is. I might turn off this YouTube video, go watch some Netflix. I'd still prefer to be here, to be honest. It is quite something. Whee! Crossing the three-country bridge in Basel is really like stepping into a different world, or in this case, cycling. One day you're cycling along the nice French canals, next moment you're in a capital city. The city is very pretty, and if I had more time and, well, maybe if it wasn't raining all day, I would have definitely given it a proper visit. This time, however, it was still early morning and I had a very long day ahead of me. This section of the Eurovelo 6 is, well, urban, let's say. There's not many places to wild camp as I look around the map, so better get going and make sure I find a decent place to sleep.
just eating under a tree. I can't eat in the tent because of my bad back. I'm always bent over. Besides, the hot pot will melt the tent floor anyway, so. Still pouring rain. Nah. Weather forecast. Tomorrow bad day. 5 days of sun after that. Let's go for that. Can't appreciate the sun without the rain. Day 9. After rain comes sunshine. Today couldn't be a better example of this. The most beautiful day of the entire trip so far. In the 9 days I've spent on the road now, I had 7 days with rain. But today the sun came up in the morning and it just got better and better. Thoughts of the bad night and annoying teenagers who kept me up until 1 soon disappeared. The roads as well were just perfect. Wide cycle paths separated from the road, or decent gravel tracks that were fun speeding down on. Some sections were just breathtaking, picture perfect. If I didn't have the sun in my face, I could have taken pictures. Maybe it's good for once, to soak it into my memory rather than into my phone. It's nice to share a meal. Being alone on the road. You're happy with any kind of company.
Maybe I can even have a good swim. I don't really care, maybe if it rains as well. I stink. I just felt my hands. I just washed my hands. Felt weird, clean hands.
Let's go have a look.
Hola. Oh yeah. Hello, Rhine. What a beautiful river. All the oh, look how clear it is. Oh, I could jump in. Much better. So, welcome in the Rhine base camp. It's been such a beautiful day, and after the last days of rain I passed through this section and it's absolutely wonderful. So let's have a look around, shall we? So here I got my tent. This is the bedroom. Here is my private swimming pool. So that's all for me to swim in. And a bit further we have the kitchen here and the storage room. This is the bike shed where we clean the bike, and later on I'll do some maintenance because some bits are getting a bit squeaky. This is the power station section of my house, and I got all my battery packs charging now. It's absolutely brilliant system, but I'll explain that more another time. One more room to do. After all those days, you can imagine I haven't washed a single thing, so this now is perfect. I just clean all my clothes, or a lot of them anyway, hang them out to dry. What an amazing stop. You know, I almost passed this place. There was one a bit earlier up as well. There were people there, so it wasn't that well. I like my privacy a bit. And I thought, like, let's go a bit further, see where we end up. And then I got this one. No question about it, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I could have gone a lot further, but what is the point? I've been 9 days in so far. I'm very close to 1,000 kilometers. Not bad in 9 days on the bike like that with all the gear. And I've been pushing really hard, so for me and my character, it's easy to just push through and keep going without stopping. But one of the things that's good for me is to just stop and learn to relax and just soak it up. Otherwise, you just risk passing through all these moments and you forget about them and you don't live them. And that is an absolutely waste of life, waste of travel. It's not the point of doing this just to race through it. These are the reasons to do it. I don't need to get to that start line in exactly that day. I need to be here, now. It's brilliant. You're better enjoying this movie.